Geil. It's pretty much like Snickers, just with almonds. We're gonna see that in a few days then, in my video. Quick announcement, this coming Monday, the 7th of February, we are going to have our first live stream, David and I, my husband and I, with you guys together. That's why I'm announcing this, so you can really make this appointment for you if you want to be part of it. You're going to be able to ask us any kind of questions you have live for half an hour at 5 p.m. UTC +1. So for UK folks, that's UTC, like that's 4 p.m. and all of the other guys, you can just, calculate that in Google. There's tools for that. So I hope you can be part of it. It's going to be very special. Hey everyone, it's me, Carbundance, and today I'm going to go into a comment that I got the other day, which was this person was thinking, well, you're not gaining a whole lot of weight, so it can't be that you're eating like all of the fatty foods that you show in your videos. Well, I am, and I also went into like where the misunderstanding might come from, because they might think that I eat all of that in one sitting, but sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. I really make sure that I kind of, I always explain that it doesn't necessarily mean that I eat everything at once. I just go with really 100% my mental hunger and my physical hunger, and maybe I will eat it an hour later or something. Like, yes, these what I ate videos are not 100% like they are not. Their purpose is not to show you like, oh, look at what I eat. No, it's like, I want to inspire you, because these kind of videos helped me, because you know what they gave me? They gave me permission to eat. That is what I actually was looking for without me being aware of that. And so that is why they helped me. And what didn't help me was to know exactly like this, this is that many calories and that person eats like exactly 3,000 calories. No, I actually, that would make me or trigger me to compare again. But actually that was the topic of the video of the last days. Please watch that if you're interested in that. And I'm going to go into the very last question of that comment, which they assumed, well, in the end it is calories in, calories out, right? And so yes and no. And the no is bigger in that case, because I'm going to actually go, like, I picked a website that I used to love, I used to read and immerse myself in, because and it's actually of one person. I don't remember the name right now, but it's acaloriecounter.com, and the other website they have is aworkoutroutine.com. And he's kind of claiming to just cut through all of the bullshit and make it very clear, like, this is how to lose weight, and this is a calorie surplus, and this is a calorie deficit, and to lose weight you have to be in a calorie deficit, and to gain weight you have to be in a calorie surplus. Sounds very logic, very basic, but like he's really good at just making it super simple in order to understand it for everyone. And what I also loved was the like the workout routines that I used to do back then, like building muscle, just having low body fat percentage and a higher muscle percentage and stuff, which I don't do anymore in order to recover 100%. And I don't know, I will get like, I just want to detach it completely from, like, what I'm doing to recover for the last time, for good, forever, all of the rest of my life from my restrictive eating disorder is to completely detach the calories in from the calories out. And that also means, like, I'm not exercising right now. I'm completely finding out if I can trust my body. And I believe in this, that it will happen. And it has already happened so much. I just really, the only thing that I'm still working on is the mind, the complete programming of my brain. And so I struggle a lot with this, calories in, calories out. Well, yes, you cannot just eat whatever you want, because, you know, when you eat more calories, you will gain weight. And, you know, and it's so logic and stuff. And I used to believe so much in this. And so this video is for you guys. I want to show you where the problem lies in believing that. Because, you know, just fundamentally, like on a do you say physical level? On a scientific level, I mean, yes, like if you take in a calorie, it's going to do something, and, you know, energy is energy and stuff. But if you lose weight or not, all depends on the metabolism, on the state of the metabolism. The body, not you and not the calorie, will decide if you are storing that calorie as fat or if you are burning it as energy. If you take anything from this video, that's all I want you to know. Because when you are always suppressing your appetite, suppressing your calorie intake, and kind of manipulating your calorie intake by volume eating, the calorie density approach, or whatever, by just counting calories, you know, everyone knows that you can lose weight on Skittles and like Snickers and stuff, but, you know, and yes, it might work for a short term. Of course, yes. When there's a deficit, the body will have to lose weight in some way, shape, or form. But the first question is, for how long? Because it will adapt metabolically. And the second question is, will you lose health at the same time? Not only the weight, but the health. And then when the body has adapted, you run in all of these issues, and that is where you have the feeling, well, I start to gain on very little calories. So, ooh, I'm not in a calorie deficit anymore. Ooh, I might just eat too many calories. So I will eat even less. And that is so detrimental. And so I will go into this and hope it will help you. Please give this a thumbs up. Period. Okay, so why? So the article is from acaloriecounter.com, and mind you, I was reading this and loving this, and, you know, but I'm kind of coming against it right now. Daily calorie intake. Why calories in versus calories out is the key to your diet. No matter what the goal of your diet is, and no matter what terrible sources of information you've been exposed to, the single most important part of every single diet plan is calories. Or more specifically, your total daily calorie intake. Like I've mentioned before, calories are everything. Well, what a mindset to live. They are the true key to an effective diet plan, regardless of any other aspect of it. No other dietary factor influences what your body does anywhere near the level that calories do. And that is what I was talking about. I mean, of course, they are doing something, but they are like 100 or even 1,000 calories more than yesterday will own, or than what you need, like than what your body fundamentally needs for all the processes and activity levels and stuff, but also to just stay alive, will not store as fat when you're metabolically healthy, when you're not suppressing anything, because the body is so able to just increase the body temperature, increase the thermogenesis, like, yeah, essentially body heat, when you're eating more than you used to. And that, you know, even the fat, like, just when you take in fat, it doesn't mean that it stores as fat. It's just really about the metabolic health in the first place. So yes, this website is about losing weight. I get it, but that is so, like, short term. This might be, yay, now I got it, I found the holy grail, my weight loss is happening. But then your metabolism will fuck up at some point, or will be messed up. And so, or more specifically, your total daily calorie intake. Like I've mentioned before, oh yeah, I've had this already. In fact, your daily calorie intake is the only diet component that will truly differ or change based on what your goal is. Meaning once everything else, protein, fat, carbs, etc., is set to an optimal percentage of your calorie intake, it can all remain set that same way and you'll still lose fat or build muscle or do whatever else you're trying to do without any problem. The only significant dietary difference between goals is total calories. Like I said, calories are the key, and the reason why calories are so damn important is actually pretty simple once you understand some basic things. And now, calories in. See, everything we eat and drink contains calories, with the exception of obvious stuff like water. All foods, drinks contain some amount of calories and go on to make up our daily calorie intake. Since these are the calories being consumed and therefore taken in by your body, they are commonly referred to as calories in. Well, I think we all know that then again the calories out are what you put out, the energy output. And then calories in versus calories out. What you just learned is the backstory that serves as the basis for the most important part of your diet. Above all else diet related, the results you get depend most on your body's battle between calories in and calories out. Yes, but we are not the ones to determine what the body actually does with the calories. We have to understand it's not the calories acting, it's the body dealing with the calories that decides what happens with these calories. No one's talking about that. And what I mean by that is what your body will do, lose weight, gain weight, maintain weight, is decided by which side most often wins this battle. And that is where I say no. I mean, yes, of course, it's science. You cannot not change the fact that calories are a unit of energy. But the unit of energy is not the one that is the decisive factor or acting. It's actually a good thing. Like no animal on earth is thinking about, oh no, there is a calorie. Should I eat it or not? I don't know what my body will do with this. I don't know if it's good for me. No. Like if they're hungry, they're just gonna eat. And so, yeah, I guess I just leave it with that because that's basically everything I wanted to say already. We might do a second part. It's just, I said no, where he said, what your body will do is decided by which side most often wins this battle. Yes and no. Yes, because yes, there is this energy unit, but the most decisive factor is your metabolic health. If your metabolism is generous and just deciding to just use the energy, or if it says, well, we've been in a famine for I don't know how long. I do not trust this environment. I do not know that I lived in the modern world and there's food around me. I just know that I perceive it as a famine, and so I better store it. That's the thing. Please give this a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and I will do my what I ate a year ago and what I eat now video in a separate video. And I will see you next video. Bye.